Hello all, today we will talk about the RS nomenclature with some of the useful tricks which will be beneficial for your exams and any competitive exams. So let's start with RS nomenclature. So we can see here a typical compound where Cl is there, bromine, iodine and hydrogen. So in order to understand whether it will be R or S, let us see that if it is R, so the movement will be like this. So this is clockwise direction, okay? So this is clockwise direction. Now if it is S, the direction will be like this. So this is anti-clockwise direction. Okay, so we have come to know R, then clockwise direction, S, then it is anti-clockwise direction. The first thing that we need to know, there are some rules regarding which we can obtain whether it will be R or S. So talking about rules, let's see. So number one is number is given to each atom attached to chiral carbon. So I hope the chiral carbon we are known. Chiral carbon means this is the carbon here, and if we make it an asterisk, this is chiral carbon. That is, all the four atoms associated with these carbon atom are different. So these are this carbon is a chiral carbon. Next, number is given on the basis of atomic number. So depending upon the atomic number, we have to number each of the compound. Depending upon this, which will be highest priority, which will be lowest priority, it will be designated from the compound having the atomic number highest. Okay, so higher, thus higher atomic number, then priority will be higher, is higher. Number 4, we should always keep lower priority at bottom. So this is the key factor, that lower priority group should be, or the atom should be kept in the bottom. Okay, so let's start with simple compound first, and then we will move with some of the typical compounds. So let's start with this. So we should take okay. So first let us take this carbon atom which we have taken previously. This is bromine, chlorine, iodine and hydrogen. So according to the atomic number, the priority group here will be 1. So it will be 2, it will be 3 and it will be 4. So we can see that lower priority group is in the bottom. So simply the turning will be from 1 to 2 to 3. So we are ignoring 4 number atom, that is 4 lowest priority atom, and the movement we can see it is clockwise. So since it is clockwise, the nomenclature will be R. Simple, it is very simple. We can try some other. Just see, if the lower priority group is in this vertical line, then what happens? We can see here So we have come to know its priority 1, it is 2, it is 3 and it is 4. So let's count it like 1, 2 and 3. So it will be anti-clockwise. So it should be R. But one thing we should remember, that we need to interchange the atom here. Lowest priority here, it should be here, and this should be that side. So if we take it, we can see here that iodine comes here, bromine here, and hydrogen here, and chlorine remains the same. That is the lowest priority group. It is in the bottom. So we know the priority order, like it is 1, it is 2, it is 3. So 1, 2 and 3. So the nomenclature is R. Okay, so this is very simple type of some compound. So suppose it is, let us take hydrogen, the lowest priority group, in the above part. So similarly we need to do the same thing here also, and we should interchange this thing. So in this case, since it is in the above part, so we need to change in this position, like this and this and this and that. So we can see how the nomenclature changes, like here hydrogen, here bromine, so iodine is here and chlorine is here. The fact is that the hydrogen atom, or it may be any lowest priority group, it should be always in the bottom. So we can see 1, 2 and 3, 1, 2 and 3. So it will move in this direction. So if it is in this direction, so what will be its nomenclature? Very simple, like that. If it is going clockwise, it is R. So like that, we need to understand the lowest priority group on the basis of its atomic number. So now if we take this one, let's start with CH3, OH, NH2, and now CH2, CH3. So we need to understand there is a series where OH is given in the highest priority group. So OH, since oxygen is there, number 1, nitrogen that is there, it is number 2, it will be number 3, and lowest priority group is methyl, CH3 group. So we need to first of all change it in such a way that it becomes, you can see this, just wait a minute. So it will come here and it will go here, it will come here, and this will go there. So we can see here that CH3 groups is here, CH2, CH3 is above, NH2 is here, and OH is here. So again we know the priority 1, 2 and 3. So 1, 2 and 3. If we see this thing, we can easily find out that it is in anti-clockwise direction, so it will be S. Again, if we draw another compound, we can see that let's it be COOH. Okay, COOH is there, CH3 is there, CHO is here, and here it is CH2, CH3. So the lowest priority group is again in the top. So if we want to make it like that, we need to come up like this, like that. Okay, this is here and it will be like that, and here and there. So if we see, CH3 is here, CH2, CH3, CHO and COOH. Sorry, it is not coming exactly. Okay, let me just rub it. And here it is COOH. So priority on the basis of priority, carbon is having 2 oxygens, so it will be priority 1. Aldehyde will be 2, this is 3, and that is 4. So 1, 2 and 3. So it will be clockwise, so R. So these are some of the simple compound, but it is not always that the compound will come in simple Fischer projection. So for that we need to take some more examples stating like this. Like if it is hydrogen here and bromine is here, Cl is here and CH3 is here. So before taking this, we can easily see that lowest priority group is below the plane. So it is below. Okay. So if it is below, let us take it is 1, it is 2 and it is 3. So it will come like 1, 2, 3. It will be S. So since it is below the plane, the nomenclature will remain same. But if it happens like hydrogen is here and CH3 is here, OH, CH3 is there, OH. Let me just modify this thing and we can see here like that it is bromine. Okay, so the lowest priority group is above the plane, so we need to change it. So let us first take it. So this bromine will be 1, OH 2. So it is coming 1, 2 and 3. That is clockwise direction. Okay. But actually it will be S, anti-clockwise, because the hydrogen is above the plane. So it will be S. So there are many others. I can also take some of the example, like let us take chlorine. Let us take hydrogen here. Okay, this means like you can paint it like that, and it is fluorine, and let us take CH3. So it is like that. The lowest priority group is in the above plane, so the nomenclature will change like 1, 2 and 3. So it is like 1, 2 and 3. So it should be R, but since it is above the plane, it will be S. So these are some of the things we need to understand when we are talking about those normal Fischer projection or Short's like this, flying wedge types. So we need to take care of those things. But if it is like that, two chiral compound, two chiral center, so what we can do that? How can we take it on that? So we need to consider both the chiral center, and it is like CH2OH. So 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay. So at the point 2 and at the point 3 we have two chiral compound. Chiral center. So let's have first this one, this part. Okay. So CHO, OH, H, and rest of the part is like CH, OH, CH2OH. So definitely 1, 2. So just see, this is here, so we need to change it. 4. Okay. 3. So it should come here as like before, and it should go there and like this. So OH, H is coming here, CH, OH, CH2OH, and here CHO will remain the same. Okay. So 1, 2, 1, 2 and 3. It should be like, can anyone say, can we think of what it should be? 1, it is here. So it should be 2R. Okay. Now if we take this one, this rest part. Okay. So this is H, C H O H, C H O, and it is OH and CH2OH. So similarly it will come in this way, it will go there and like that, and the nomenclature will be H here, OH here, and let us take this part as CHOH, CHO, okay, and this is CH2OH. So according to the nomenclature it will be 3S. So the final form will be 2R and 3S. So today we will talk about only the Fischer projection and the flying wedge projection. On the next part we can make a video on some allenes, biphenyls, norborane, cyclic structures, Spiro. On that we will talk again and we can make some videos on this. Thank you.